In today's fast-paced and ever-evolving society, modern etiquette plays a crucial role in daily interactions and maintaining professional and personal relationships. Here are 9 modern etiquette rules that are essential to know. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell for more insightful content on navigating life's complexities. Let's delve into our first tip, focusing on digital communication, which is becoming increasingly significant in both professional and personal contexts. Given that so much of our daily interaction now takes place via screens, it's crucial to be adept at conveying your message clearly and courteously through digital means. Clarity: keep your messages clear and to the point to ensure the recipient understands your intent. Lengthy messages can be overwhelming or misunderstood, so brevity is often appreciated. Respect: always communicate with consideration and professionalism. The anonymity of a screen doesn't negate the need for courtesy. Tone: since you don't have the advantage of vocal inflections or facial expressions in written communication, your words need to be chosen carefully to convey the correct tone. Aim for a positive or neutral tone to avoid potential conflicts. Capitalization: using all caps is the digital equivalent of shouting. It can seem aggressive and might put the reader on the defensive. Reserve capital letters for their conventional uses, such as starting sentences and proper nouns. Emoji and abbreviations usage: in a professional setting, it's best to use emojis sparingly and opt out of slang or jargon that can be unclear. Remember that not everyone may know what certain abbreviations or emoticons represent. Proofread: before sending a message, take a moment to reread and check for autocorrect errors or typos. This helps to maintain your credibility and ensures your message isn't misinterpreted. By keeping these points in mind when you're texting, emailing, or instant messaging, you can enhance the effectiveness of your communication and foster better understanding and relationships with others. I'd like to hear your thoughts or any questions you might have regarding digital communication. Perhaps you have your own tips or experiences that highlight the importance of these principles? Feel free to share in the comments section below. Don't forget to subscribe to stay updated with more content like this. Together, we can navigate the digital world with confidence and grace. The second important tip we'll discuss is social media behavior, an area that is becoming increasingly connected to our daily lives and can have a lasting impact on how others perceive us. Pause before posting: it's crucial to take a moment and think about the implications of what you're about to share. Once something is online, it can be difficult, if not impossible, to remove completely. Reflect your best self: your posts can serve as a digital footprint that reflects who you are. Ensure that your social media conduct aligns with how you wish to be seen professionally and personally. Privacy matters: be mindful of sharing personal information, either about yourself or others. Respecting privacy online is as important as it is in person. Controversial content: while it's essential to engage in social issues, consider the manner in which you voice your opinions. Aim to foster constructive dialogue rather than division, and remember that what you communicate can affect your current or future job prospects and relationships. Respect diversity: social media connects a global audience with various cultural backgrounds and beliefs. Always communicate respectfully and be open to learning from others' experiences and points of view. Digital well-being: it's easy to get caught up in online debates and the desire to respond instantaneously. Prioritize your mental health by knowing when to step back from heated discussions. Handle criticism constructively: if faced with criticism or negative feedback online, respond politely and professionally, or choose not to engage if the interaction is not productive. Positive engagement: use your platforms to spread positivity. Like, share, and comment on content constructively. Your engagement can help create an uplifting online environment. Social media is not only a platform for self-expression, but also a powerful tool for networking, learning, and inspiration. Let your social media conduct be a testament to your character and values. Our discussion now shifts to remote meeting etiquette, a pivotal aspect as more of us adapt to work-from-home scenarios or engage in remote collaborations. Ensuring professionalism in these virtual environments is key to successful communication and maintaining workplace standards, even when physically apart. Punctuality. As with any meeting, arriving on time is a sign of respect for the other participants and the agenda. Being on time for a remote meeting also ensures that you can troubleshoot any last-minute technical issues without causing delays. Background and setting. Your environment during a video call should be neutral and professional. A cluttered or distracting background can take focus away from the meeting's purpose. If possible, use a plain wall or a professional virtual background. Microphone discipline. Keep your microphone muted unless you are speaking. This minimizes background noise and interruptions, making it easier for all participants to concentrate on the speaker and contribute when it's their turn. Professional attire. Dressing appropriately from at least the waist up can foster a professional atmosphere and can also psychologically prepare you to switch into work mode. It's a visual cue to yourself and others that you're serious about the meeting's content. Engage actively. Just as in face-to-face meetings, active participation is important. Use nonverbal cues like nodding to show engagement, and use features like the hand raise to signify your wish to contribute without interrupting. Technical checkup. Prior to the meeting, test your equipment to ensure that your microphone, camera, and internet connection are functioning properly to avoid any unnecessary hiccups during the meeting. Close unnecessary programs. To maintain a smooth-running meeting, close any programs or tabs on your computer that are not relevant to the meeting. This can help prevent accidental sharing of sensitive information and ensures your system runs more efficiently. By following these etiquette guidelines for remote meetings, you can enhance both the productivity of the meeting and the impression you make on others. Your professionalism is just as important online as it is in person. I'd love to hear any feedback or additional tips you might have on maintaining remote meeting etiquette. If you have personal experiences that underscore these points or further questions, hit the comments below and let's discuss. If you find these insights useful, please consider subscribing to the channel. There's more valuable content on the way to help with your personal development and to ensure you're at your best, even in a virtual setting. Privacy respect is our next critical topic to explore. In an age where virtually every moment can be captured and shared, it's imperative to understand and value the privacy of others in our digital interactions. Let's break down why this is so fundamental and how to practice it. Permission is key. Always seek consent before sharing images or personal information about someone else online. This is a fundamental part of respecting their privacy and autonomy. Context consideration. Even if you have someone's consent, think about the context of what you're sharing. Ensure it's appropriate and will not cause any embarrassment or harm to the individual it pertains to. Sensitive content. Exercise additional caution with content that could potentially be sensitive or compromising. When in doubt, err on the side of privacy. Impact awareness. Understand that once something is shared online, it could have far-reaching and long-lasting effects. It can impact an individual's personal life, professional opportunities, and even their safety. Data protection. Be vigilant about protecting personal data. This includes being cautious about the apps and services you use and how they may use your data and that of your friends and colleagues. Educate others. Take the opportunity to inform friends, family, and colleagues about the importance of privacy. Sometimes, people may not be aware of the risks involved in oversharing online. Respect boundaries. Everyone has different levels of comfort with online visibility. Respect individual preferences and boundaries. What's fine for one person may not be for another. Lead by example. Model good privacy behavior on your own social channels. This can inspire others to follow suit and maintain a respectful network. Privacy should never be an afterthought in our digital interactions. Taking the time to respect others' privacy is not only courteous, but can also prevent unintended consequences that arise from oversharing. I invite you to comment with your views on this subject or share any additional advice on maintaining privacy in our digital age. Your contributions can greatly benefit others who might not fully understand the implications of online sharing. Our point of focus now shifts to the topic of timely responses, a crucial component of professional and personal communication that can significantly influence your reliability and reputation. Demonstrating promptness in your replies is a mark of respect to the correspondent and speaks volumes about your efficiency and time management skills. Prompt acknowledgement. When you receive an invitation, email, or message, make it a point to respond swiftly. If a more detailed reply is needed and time doesn't permit it immediately, at least acknowledge the receipt and indicate that a comprehensive response will follow. Set expectations. If you're unable to provide a full response instantly due to other commitments, communicate a realistic time frame when the sender can expect to hear back from you. This helps manage expectations and reduces anxiety on both ends. Scheduled follow-ups. Mark your calendar or set reminders to ensure that you follow through with the detailed response as promised. This attention to follow-up demonstrates responsibility and dependability. Efficient communication. Use clear and concise language in your responses. If action is required, state it plainly to avoid any misunderstandings or delayed outcomes. Prioritize. Not all communications are created equal. Prioritize your responses based on urgency and importance. Items that require immediate attention should be at the top of your response list. Maintain professionalism. Whether your response is brief or detailed, maintain a tone of professionalism. Your responses help make an impression, so be sure they reflect you well. Respect boundaries. Separately, respect your boundaries and others by avoiding the expectation of an instant response outside of normal working hours, unless it's urgent. By keeping these tips in mind and practicing timely responses, you'll enhance your communication skills, build better relationships, and maintain a reputation as someone who values others' time and input. If you'd like to see more content around effective communication and other essential soft skills, consider subscribing to the channel. Your support helps me continue providing valuable insights and creating a community who values personal development and respectful communication. The topic we are going to delve into is phone etiquette, an element of social etiquette that is becoming increasingly important in our digitally connected modern lives. Being more mindful of our phone habits in social situations can have a profound effect on our interactions and relationships. Silence is golden. When attending meetings or social events, set your phone to silent or vibrate to prevent disruptions. Unwarranted ringing can be a major distraction and is often viewed as disrespectful to the host or speaker. Full attention. Show full engagement with the people you are with by resisting the urge to check your phone continuously. Consistently glancing at your phone can give the impression that you're disinterested or that the people you're with are not your priority. Be present. Give your complete attention to the conversation and the moment. Being mentally present emphasizes respect and appreciation for the company you're in. Excuse yourself if necessary. If you must take a call or respond to a message that can't wait, excuse yourself from the gathering politely and step away to a more private area to avoid disturbing others. Emergency exceptions. It's understandable to keep your phone accessible if awaiting an important call or in case of emergencies, but inform those you're with ahead of time. This sets expectations and allows them to be more understanding of any interruptions. Consider context. the social norms may vary depending on the context of the gathering or meeting. For casual meetups with close friends, they may be more lenient with phone use compared to formal settings. Digital detox. Occasionally, consider a digital detox, where you consciously decide to disconnect from your digital devices for a set period to be more in tune with your immediate environment and foster stronger personal connections. By adhering to these phone courtesy tips, you demonstrate respect, consideration, and professionalism, all of which contribute to more meaningful and pleasant interactions with others. For more tips on personal etiquette, social skills, and professional development, be sure to subscribe to this channel. Together, let's create spaces that are more attentive and aware, both online and offline. We are going to talk about patience with technology. It's important to acknowledge that as we move deeper into a digital era, not everyone progresses at the same speed with technological know-how. Having patience with those who are less tech-savvy is a demonstration of empathy and inclusivity. Empathize. Remember that everyone starts from different levels of understanding. It's crucial to put ourselves in the shoes of others who may find tech challenging. Offer support. Instead of showing frustration, offer to guide and support those who struggle with technology. A little help can go a long way in building their confidence and competence. Educate without patronizing. If you're more knowledgeable, share your expertise in a way that is supportive and encouraging, not condescending. The goal is to empower, not belittle. Simple explanations. Use clear, non-technical language when explaining tech concepts. Avoid jargon that might be confusing and provide step-by-step guidance if possible. Celebrate progress. Applaud the efforts and improvements, no matter how small. Positive reinforcement can motivate further learning and exploration of technology. Patience is key. Recognize that everyone learns at their own pace. Be patient and understanding if it takes someone a bit longer to grasp new digital tools or platforms. Accessible resources. Point out helpful tutorials, classes, or resources that are geared toward beginners. This can assist those who are less tech-savvy in learning at their own pace. Encourage questions. Foster an environment where it's okay to ask questions without fear of judgment. This openness can significantly alleviate anxiety around technology. By exhibiting patience and understanding with technological adaptability, we foster a more inclusive and supportive community where individuals feel valued and capable of growing their digital skills. I'd love to hear your thoughts or strategies on how to be more patient with those learning technology, or any personal stories where patience made a difference in someone's tech journey. We'll navigate the nuances of personal space and boundaries, particularly relevant in light of recent global health concerns. Understanding and respecting personal space is a vital aspect of contemporary social etiquette. Consent is crucial. Before initiating any physical contact, such as a handshake or hug, make it a point to ask for consent. This not only shows respect, but also considers the other person's comfort and health preferences. Read body language. Pay attention to nonverbal cues that may indicate someone's comfort level with proximity and touch. If there's any doubt, maintain a respectful distance. Verbalize your actions. If you're about to extend your hand for a handshake or open your arms for a hug, verbally express your intention. This allows the other person to consent or politely decline. Offer alternatives. Recognize that different people have different levels of comfort. Offer an elbow bump or a simple head nod as alternatives to traditional greetings, giving the other person a choice. Respect the response. If someone declines physical contact, respect their choice without making them feel awkward or guilty. Everyone has the right to establish their personal boundaries. Cultural sensitivity. Be aware of cultural differences in attitudes towards personal space and touching. What's acceptable in one culture may not be in another. Stay informed. Keep updated with the latest health guidelines and be mindful that recommendations regarding social distancing and contact can change. Lead by example. Be an example by practicing good personal space etiquette. This can help set a standard of respect and consideration in your social circles. Awareness and respect for personal space and boundaries not only create more comfortable interactions, but also contribute to a more conscientious community that values individual well-being. Do you have experiences or additional tips to share about negotiating personal space in our changing world? Feel free to contribute your thoughts in the comments section below. Our topic of discussion is inclusivity and sensitivity. It's about embracing diversity, understanding cultural nuances, and being considerate of the broad spectrum of religious and personal beliefs that make up our world. Avoid assumptions. Do not presume to know the customs, traditions, or beliefs of others. Instead, be open and listen to what they share about their cultural and personal preferences. Educate yourself. Take the initiative to learn about different cultural and religious practices. This knowledge can make you more appreciative and avoid potential misunderstandings. Ask when unsure. If in doubt, it's respectful to inquire about preferences and traditions. Most people appreciate the interest in their beliefs and practices when asked thoughtfully. Mindful communication. Use language that is inclusive and non-offensive. Be careful with humor or idioms that may not translate well across different cultures. Create safe spaces, whether in the workplace or social gatherings. Create environments where people feel safe to express their traditions and beliefs without fear of judgment. Challenge prejudices. If you witness insensitive behavior, respectfully challenge it and advocate for a more inclusive approach. Practice active listening. Give full attention when others are expressing their beliefs or preferences. Not only does this show respect, but it also allows for a deeper understanding of their perspective. Respectful dialogue. Engage in discussions that respect all parties' views. Acknowledge differences and seek common ground. Promoting inclusivity and sensitivity helps to build a more cohesive, empathetic, and open-minded society. Everyone benefits from an environment where diversity is not merely tolerated but celebrated. If you have suggestions on promoting inclusivity and sensitivity, or if you've had experiences where inclusivity made a meaningful impact, please share them in the comments. To continue exploring ways to connect respectfully with others and embrace diversity, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Let's support each other in creating a more inclusive world.